Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey Skate Down. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. So the deal became official today. Jakob Markstrom is a New Jersey Devil. With all the rumors that have been going around since the past trade deadline, it finally becomes official. The Devils have secured their goaltender they wanted, and now they have a tandem of Jakob Markstrom and Allen entering next season, which is a huge upgrade over what they had last season. So I want to talk about the trade, how it affects both teams, so please stay with me throughout. So the New Jersey Devils trade their 2025 first-round pick and defenseman Kevin Bahl to the Calgary Flames for goaltender Jakob Markstrom. Frank Saravelli tweeted out that the Flames will retain 31.25% of Markstrom's salary, knocking the AAV down to 4.125 with the New Jersey Devils, which is great. The pick going to the Calgary Flames is a top 10 protected pick, and Calgary avoids the July 1st signing bonus with paying Jakob Markstrom. So let's talk about this because it was a trade that went earlier today. It got leaked that the Devils have acquired Jakob Markstrom, but the trade details took a while to be released of what was going back to the Calgary Flames. And when it became official, it was kind of a mixed bag that went around social media. A lot of fans were for it. A lot of fans were against it on both sides. You know, the Flames fans were expecting more. They were expecting that 10th overall pick. They were expecting a prospect like Alexander Holtz in the deal, but that didn't happen. And I've done a lot of videos in the past talking about it. It wasn't going to happen for a 34-year-old player. On the Devils side, you know, a lot of fans were upset because they gave up a young defenseman who's big, and for a defense that is a bit smaller on the Devils' end, they gave up a young, bigger defenseman and a first-round pick for an older goaltender. So, you know, a mixed bag again, going back and forth, but I like the deal. I really do. The Devils needed to secure good goaltending heading into next season. They do that with Markstrom. Of course, there were other options out there. There was Ullmark, there was Saros, but you have to think about what the package would have been to acquire a player like that and then to rework a contract with them going forward. It was going to be on the high side. So that's where I like this deal with Markstrom, if he can play good. You know, that's the thing. You know, he has to play like he's played the past couple of years with the Calgary Flames. He's been a good goaltender. He's put up some good numbers. But the thing is, as goaltenders get older, you have to worry about their health. And that's the main thing. We need a healthy goaltender. You know, the past couple of seasons have been a huge miss with the Devils when they're trying to sign goaltenders in the offseason. They've signed them, and it never panned out. So hopefully with Markstrom, he's able to stay healthy, play good, and, you know, get us back to the playoffs. That's where, you know, we've upgraded in net, we've upgraded with our coaching staff, and we still have some tinkering to do as the draft comes and free agency opens up, but we still have to add some defensemen and forwards where Fitzgerald has said he wants to add. And that's what excited me about this deal, because we didn't lose our 10th overall pick. We didn't lose any good prospects, so that can go in a trade going forward. If Fitzgerald wants to land one of these big pieces going forward, the option's still there. So that's where the excitement is. We have free agency around the corner, and getting a Markstrom could possibly help us land a Zadorov or a Tanev, who, you know, he was teammates with last season. So maybe that can help land one of those players. Then we help out our defensive core as well. So there's a lot of angles to look at if you're a Devils fan to be excited about. There's still going to be moves that are coming to make the team better. I know losing Bahl sucks. He was a young, big defenseman who had, you know, a good amount of upside. But, you know, with this, they want to build a better defense around Jakob Markstrom, you know, playing in front of Jakob Markstrom. So defense was a huge question mark last year. They want to get better, and when you think about that, some players have to go out for other players to come in, and Bahl was at the expense of that. So let's talk about what this means for the Calgary Flames. The Calgary Flames get a defenseman, Kevin Bahl, who's 23 years old, 6'6", 216, very big. He's a 2018 second-round pick of the Arizona Coyotes. He came to the New Jersey Devils in that Taylor Hall trade. His contract expires at the end of the 24-25 season, and he'll be an RFA. Looking at this past season, he played in a full 82 games, 1 goal, 10 assists, 11 points, and over his career, he's played in 148 games, 4 goals, 21 assists, 25 points. So, you know, when I was looking at how we're going to upgrade our defense, you know, there was a couple of names that came to mind. It was either going to be Siegenthaler or Marino or Bahl that was going to be shipped out, and Bahl was the first to get shipped out. I'm not saying the other two are, but you never know. If the Devils want to really improve defensively, they're going to have to bring in some other pieces as well. But with Bahl, he was a big defenseman. We don't have a big defensive core to begin with, but he was our biggest guy. But with Bahl, he doesn't play that overly physical style. He's not like Zadorov where he's going to go out to hit and punish. You know, he's a physical player where he plays with an edge. He does hit, but not to go out there to lay out the big body check. He does at times, but not all the time. He can move the puck. You know, he's got some edge to him. So that's where, with the Calgary Flames losing some defensemen this past year, he'll definitely help in that regard. So they get their first-round pick. Unfortunately, it's not this year. It's next year. And they get their good defenseman, a good defensive prospect with Kevin Bahl. So not the best of return, but a decent return for the Calgary Flames. But looking at the Devils side, this is a good trade for them. They don't give up a ton, which, you know, you would have given up for other goaltenders. And, you know, they still can make moves going forward. And I'm really excited to see what they can do with that 10th overall pick. They still have the option to draft with it, or they have that option to trade it out for something, an upgrade in another position. So, you know, that really excited me. It excited me that they were able to retain some salary on this. That's good. Top 10 pick protected. So there's a lot of things to like about this trade if you're a Devils fan. So we'll see what happens with this going forward. But the Devils have a tandem of Markstrom and Allen going into next season, which is a good upgrade over last season. So comment below. What do you think about this trade if you're a Devils fan? What do you think about this trade if you're a Calgary Flames fan? Comment below and let me know. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button if you haven't done so, and subscribe to the Hockey Skate Down. It's free, and join the hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the night. Have a great day tomorrow. Take it easy. Stay safe.